Born in 356 BC in the ancient kingdom of Macedonia, Alexander the Great would go on to conquer much of the known world. But what made him such an extraordinary leader? Let's delve into the life of a man who changed the course of history. Alexander's birth in Pella, the capital of Macedonia, was marked by strange omens, one of which included the burning of the temple of Artemis in Ephesus the night he was born. At a young age, Alexander was tutored by none other than the philosopher Aristotle, who imparted knowledge of philosophy, science, and warfare. This education would shape Alexander's vision of the world. At just 20 years old, after the death of his father, King Philip II, Alexander ascended to the throne of Macedonia. Though young, he quickly proved he was no ordinary ruler. In 334 BC, Alexander faced his first major battle against the Persian Empire at the Granicus River. Despite overwhelming odds, Alexander led his troops to victory, marking the beginning of his conquest. In 332 BC, Alexander's forces laid siege to the city of Tyre, one of the most fortified cities in the ancient world. The siege lasted for 7 months and saw the Macedonian army employ innovative tactics, including the construction of a causeway. In 331 BC, Alexander faced the Persian king Darius III at the Battle of Gaugamela. The battle was a turning point, showcasing Alexander's tactical brilliance and sealing the fate of the Persian Empire. After the decisive battle at Gaugamela, Alexander marched into the heart of Persia, ultimately capturing Persepolis, the magnificent capital of the Persian Empire. He burned the city, symbolizing the end of the Persian Empire. Alexander continued his journey eastward, crossing the Hindu Kush into India. His troops, exhausted from years of campaigning, were reluctant to continue, but Alexander's vision remained clear. In 326 BC, Alexander faced King Porus of India at the Battle of the Hydaspes River. The battle was hard-fought, with Porus deploying war elephants against Alexander's army. But once again, Alexander's military genius prevailed. After the battle, Alexander's army continued east, pushing into what was known as the ends of the world. However, the troops, worn out and longing for home, demanded to turn back. Throughout his conquests, Alexander envisioned a world united under his rule. He sought to blend Greek and Eastern cultures, fostering a new era of cultural exchange and the spread of Hellenistic civilization. Alexander established over 20 cities, the most famous being Alexandria in Egypt. These cities became centers of Greek culture and learning, and many of them played a crucial role in the spread of Greek influence across the world. Alexander's relationship with his soldiers was one of mutual respect. His charismatic leadership inspired loyalty and devotion, and his bond with his troops was crucial to his success. Before his campaign in Asia, Alexander visited the Oracle of Delphi, seeking guidance. The oracle, famously ambiguous, told him to beware the Greeks bearing gifts. Despite this warning, Alexander moved forward with confidence. In 323 BC, at the age of 32, Alexander fell ill and died in the palace of Nebuchadnezzar II in Babylon. His sudden death left the world in shock and his empire in turmoil. After Alexander's death, his empire was divided among his generals, the Diadochi. What had once been a united world empire began to fracture, leading to centuries of power struggles. Although Alexander's empire dissolved, his legacy lived on. The Hellenistic culture he helped spread would influence the world for centuries, especially in art, philosophy, and science. Alexander's influence still resonates today, from the spread of Greek thought to the legacy of his conquests. His vision of a united world continues to inspire leaders and thinkers. Alexander the Great may be gone, but his impact on the world remains undeniable. A man of immense ambition, strategic genius, and vision, his story continues to inspire those who seek greatness.